Traveling to Numbani.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a fresh series up our sleeves. And it will be alternate attacks on the blue inside GamersOrigin with red. And just once again, huge shoutouts to everyone that's watching, staying up late. You guys are rock. But at this point, tournament fatigue can definitely prove a big factor for both of these teams. It's not gonna be easy, but alternate attacks, bringing it back, winning that best of 3. See if they can keep it up. As once more, we will start with Numbani here, but after Numbani, it will be loser's side pick, and even if alternate loses, you can still pick a control map. And at this point, I'm not even sure anymore. On hybrid maps, I would have given the advantage over to GamersOrigin, but even with the big advantage they had on King's Row, they did draw it out, so we'll see Taliz on Torbjörn for now. Interesting choice. And no Reinhardt. Next on the Diva, Octo on the Winston. And versus the dive compositions, definitely potentially a good choice here, as they can freely navigate vertically throughout the different zones on the defensive side of things. But without Reinhardt, could be potentially a bit dangerous at times. Still, we'll see the red team engage on to the bridge. So far, 1-for-1. Leaf taking one more. Tranks getting the diva out of her mech, however. And this is looking good for red team, unless the Liz can somehow stay alive. Next, taking down Paka too. But turret goes down. The Liz, being a hero, somehow still alive, finally goes down. GamersOrigin should be able to take the first point. But as I say that, blue team running back in. Nil gets the kill onto Benbest. Can they keep it up? So far 2-for-0 as they run back up to the point.
Anyone need some healing?
Narwhal will go down as well. Helix, nicely done by Nil. And never mind, alternate proved me wrong. Managed to actually bring it back. The Liz did swap over to the Tracer. Run back to the point as fast as possible. Walk, sneaky Tracer underneath. Walk. We'll have that pulse bomb ready to go. Spots out a few targets, puts it out, but no kills. And Nil with the tech visor, with the nano boost, should be able to get a few kills here, but it should be fine, as Hip using the rocket barrage. Not entirely sure if it was the right thing to do, as with so many members remaining on the blue hand side, he will just go ahead and reset.
Nano boost is charging.
2 ticks were achieved though for GamersOrigin. Again, one more tick, they do get the point and start the push onto the payload. See if they can keep it up as Cranks. We'll have that Dragon Blade. Leaf will be looking to answer with one of his own. We'll see him use it straight up. Gets the first kill. Second one to follow suit. And even gets the one on to the fair. That is absolutely huge, as the rest of the red team should be pushed back. Nil wakes up the sleeping diva, but it's all good. It's the Liz. Takes down Narwhal. We'll have that pulse bomb ready to go soon enough. At least though, for GamersOrigin, Leaf will have his good to go. Next, self-destruct ready on his end. The next T5 will start. The Liz, maybe a bit up to front. The Dragon Blade will be used by Leaf, and self-destruct will force him in a pretty rough spot. No real advantage out of that ultimate game. And no, getting that kill, looking for more. Gets it really low though. Will be forced back. Next, gets a kill onto Pip. Cranks gets taken down by Narwhal. But with so many ultimates available for the blue team, 20 seconds remaining, they could potentially do it. They just need a good Nano Boost Tech Visor to get the full hold. As for the red team, they need to push in. Sound barrier, self-destruct, somehow get it. No, going in with the Tech Visor. D.Va is gonna be eating most of it up, but Liz ends up with another kill so far, 2 for 1. GamersOrigin looking to finally do it in the end, potentially, but still an all-out brawl. Very chaotic one. But in terms of the numbers, it's 4-2-3, I believe. So Liz finally goes down. And unless Nil can do a hero play here, GamersOrigin will be taking the payload in overtime. Unlock. A bit low, but gets out of it. Gets the kill onto Ruby. Cranks forced to disengage. Leaf on hot on his trail. Does not get a kill, however. Narwhal will be the one to finalize that one. I was sure he was gonna just peace out in time, but no. Narwhal, nicely done by him. Stagger that one. GamersOrigin continue on the push. Octo swapping over to the Reinhardt. So did Ben Best. High ground. Now contested by Narwhal, but drops really low. As that pulse bomb gets the sticky. Self-destruct being used, however, and it goes wide. No kills off of it. Leaf looks for the soldier, gets him in the end. And now looking for more. Sets the sights onto the opponent. Genji uses the Dragon Blade. Gets a double. Secures the team fight. And as Genji just said, he can't be stopped. GamersOrigin will be able to push the card all the way to the first point. Paco swapping over to the Roadhog previously. You might see Leaf get that one instead, as he is the primary Roadhog player for this lineup. Paco, excellent Zarya, will try and help him push through that final objective. Cranks still has that Dragon Blade, did not use it ever since he got it for quite a while, but the hook, oh, life of a Genji right there in a nutshell. But Leaf gets the kill, no follow-up. Earth Shatter was good, but so far nothing happening except for Octo finally going down. Nil picked up by the soldier, and somehow even with the hook managing to pull for Leaf. Leaf on top of his game with that Roadhog. And the push continues. Paco already up to 77% with his ult charge. And that's it. Cranks still with his ultimate. He's not used it ever since, but a lot of ultimates available for alternate. That visor's gotta be popped. Rat-tat-tat from the side of the gun. Pushing the GamersOrigin lineup back, but no kills for now. And with Paco having Graviton soon enough, he might be able to turn things around. Graviton will be used. Sound barrier popped on both ends. Narwhal gets the first kill. And so far a very scrappy one, but Narwhal will be forced to recall. Cranks finally getting a double off of the blade. Narwhal finalizing that kill onto Lucio. Ooh, was really close to the Reinhardt, but not gonna go down. And GamersOrigin looking finally close it out here on the money for their offensive side. Good Earth Shatter follows through. Paco getting that double, already at 42% with his ultimate. Nice shield onto the Reinhardt. Good pulse bomb by Narwhal. And even with the Nano Boost, Paco is gonna be hurting. Secures the double kill, secures the point.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Beats dropping in the club here, but we'll swap sides and have alternate on the offense, GamersOrigin on the defense. We'll see which one come out on top. Was a good hold by alternate. GamersOrigin though. We'll be curious to see what their picks are going to be. I don't think Van Best is gonna go for the Junkrat. Not at all. As it's gonna take a hike through the map. And we might see Narwhal on the McCree. Curious if he's gonna stick with it. Leaf on that Torbjorn will be very surprising. Expect him to swap over. And again, Paco taking the duty of the Roadhog. The sneaky Roadhog. The unseen Roadhog. The deadliest Roadhog. Very interesting. Some curious swaps coming out of the team, but they have proven that with time, with practice, Paco managed to fill in on that flex roll beautifully. And it does seem like they will be going in for a double hit scan composition. And Venom Best on that Reinhardt. This blue team is gonna go in for the dive. Fair Mercy combo is good. But so far, Noki is gonna be the first one to fall. Venom Best looking like to be the next one, but Paco securing the kill still. Is it gonna be enough? Nil charging in. So far, so good. And Leaf being pretty much the only one remaining team member of GamersOrigin on the point means that he will be dying, resetting. And the very quick first point cap for that card or alternate.
My ultimate is charging.
So far so good. Nil. Picking up that Genji instead of Cranks. Cranks, unfortunately for him, will be hooked. And he's already at 85% charge, so not doing too bad for himself. Another great hook by Paco. No kill secured afterwards though. Now Narwhal swapping over to their Tracer. Gets the first skill on to the Winston. But Nil is gonna commit to the blade. Looks for a kill, gets more, and even next gets two with a self-destruct. And with Cranks finalizing two more, alternate attacks does it. I was looking like Nil. Had some excellent coordination there. Next handling the front, Nil going for the back. And the push continues. Leaf will have the attack visor, nano boost available for them as well. But Rez get to go for Ruby. They're gonna go down. We'll have that as an option. Nil still in it, rather. Paco getting the suit, but we'll see Leaf pop that attack visor all the way in the back and somehow manages to stay alive in the end. But with the big res, gets 4, and can they turn it around? Van Best, nice Surf Shatter to secure the following team fight as he gets 2. Even with the sound barrier being popped, still better off for the red team. As Cranks takes the kill, but nothing more. And sound barrier, not entirely sure if it was the right choice for Taluz there. As Van Best following it up with a great Earth Shatter. Would have potentially been a better choice to just reset, but this Tracer getting at Paco. Cranks finally takes him down. Makes it a 6v5 and woo. Cranks still going in. Targets hip. Doesn't get him. Was forced to recall, and so far, blue team taking 3 kills, looking for more, gets the 4th one. And the push continues. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. This is looking excellent for alternate. We'll have that pulse bomb. Looks for a target. Doesn't commit just yet. Recalls in time, but nicely done by Leaf to actually get the kill. Looks for a nil. Nil, a bit out of position. Will go down in the end. And GamersOrigin should be able to hold as they push alternate back towards his spawn.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
And so far, Fire Strike catching Leaf there. Bionade will keep him back up at full health. And Nil popping that tech visor. Both of them will answer out of Leaf, but can he get anything out of it? So far, it's 3 for 0. Leaf answers with 2, but will it be enough? So far, blue team keeping up the pressure. Octo getting a double for himself. And he will be forced to disengage, but still. They did, at the very least, force the nano boost and the tech visor out of GamersOrigin. And now Leaf gets taken out once again. Nil coming out on top of that one. And now coming out for the side, looking for more. Sound barrier was popped, but kill still good for alternate aTTaX. Looking for more. Nil will get Snarwalk. And now with Paco being such low HP, Leaf will get one in return, but still, that's all he gets as Earth Shatter will secure the final kill and final push.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
And a much better time for alternate aTTaX. See if they can keep it up. Recreate that success. But we'll see GamersOrigin on the offense this time, so curious if they will swap over a couple of picks. So far, we'll expect Benbest still swap things around. Same composition coming out of alternate. So nothing too out of the ordinary, at the very least so far. And with that Genji on defense, Branks managed to clean up house last time around. But even with that being said, Paco had a good time on that Pharah. We'll see if he's gonna stick with it. Or rather stick with the Roadhog, as it seems so far. Interesting choices coming out of GamersOrigin. Narwhal is gonna bust out the offensive McCree. And they're gonna be pushing in from the left side. We'll have that Reinhardt shield. Keep going. So far though, nice Bionade onto the wall. Will force the opposition back, but Hip gets the Diva out of the mech. Noki secures the kill onto Cranks. And if they keep the push rolling, this is looking great for GamersOrigin here. Good hit scan. DPS coming out of Narwhal. Getting a couple of headshots, but not finalizing any kills, and Nil. Uncontested still over on the other side. Gets the Helix kill. Gets the kill onto Benbest with Cranks. And now, unfortunately for GamersOrigin, 3 seconds remaining. Final members will go down, pushing it over into overtime, but shouldn't be enough as Narwhal drops down. And alternate aTTaX gets a good hold.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Still, it's not over just yet. We've seen alternate aTTaX come back from worse to get another draw. And it seems like GamersOrigin does have an opportunity to get that on their end, but We'll see what alternate does this time around. Are they gonna throw a curveball at GamersOrigin? They have 3 minutes and 31 seconds to go, so they have a lot of time to work with. But they are looking poised to taking the 1-0 lead in the final best of 3 series of the grand finals. And what a story would it be if alternate aTTaX make it through the losers bracket all the way till the end, getting into the grand finals, getting the win over a team like GamersOrigin would be huge. But the round will start. Same compositions coming out of alternate. Interesting enough, triple tank will be the choice for GamersOrigin, as alternate will be just straight up walking up to the point. aTTaX will drop down. Nil will be the first one to fall. And Leaf with the D.Va will push Cranks back. Should be getting the kill. Next, gets one in return, but that's all they get so far.
Hatched up.
Norwalk gonna set up on high ground once more. See if they can keep it up, as 2 minutes and 40 seconds is the remaining time for alternate. So far though, still pretty much uncontested. Charge was good, I believe, but Cranks really low. Not quite down yet, but aTTaX looking to push them back. Cranks looking for targets still. Finds the Lucio, but will be taken down. Next, gets a kill onto Benbest, and the res is good, but with the attack visor coming out of Norwalk, would be enough. Goes down. Beautiful sound barrier timing. Makes sure the team is alive and safe, and with the self-destruct, comes out not in a good angle. Means that advantage will be over in alternate attack side of things. Lucio going down to Nil. Nil gets another Earth Shatter, goes through and connects, but he was the only member left on the point, and now alternate aTTaX, as said, looking to get the point, looking to get that 1-0 lead. GG.
Final score 4-3. Play of the match.
I didn't even notice, but Nil even stopped Benbest's Earth Shatter from going through and being cast. So awesome stuff coming out of the alternate aTTaX team. And again, so far it's been absolutely crazy. They managed to bring it back and now even have the lead 1-0. But we gotta jump straight into the next map, which will be King's Row. As of course, sides are gonna be swapped. We're on the blue team. We'll have GamersOrigin and alternate aTTaX in red. So far, with the way the previous King's Row run went, we'll see if GamersOrigin can recreate their first offensive push success and then make a better job off of the second one if need be. Find out soon, but in the meantime, they will be over on the defensive side of things. GamersOrigin in blue, down 0-1. No on the red. We'll have alternate aTTaX
Quit screwing around and get
once
ready to move.
more.
Allez,
Empty your mind.
No surprise so far.
Focus on the task at hand.
We'll be seeing the defensive Genji out of leaf once more. Frank's busting out the offensive one in return. Again, not really surprising. To Liz, scouting out. We'll go back to the Lucio. So far, both teams mirroring each other's composition. We'll see which one pulls out ahead. Cranks dives in and gets the first kill onto him, and this could be it for the snowball to commence lead though. Answers with one onto nil. Still, Ben Best will be taken down. So far 2 for 2. And without a Reinhardt, this is not looking great for GamersOrigin. But they're fighting back. Paco answers still. Looks for more. Is 100 charge in. And the highest charge by Octo secures that kill. And even secures a double kill for himself. Nice sleep, however, will force him down on the ground. Finally to follow suit. Gets dropped down really, really low, but alternate attacks. 5 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. Looking on fire right now. A lot of ultimates available for both teams soon enough. We'll see which one can come out on top. But remember, if alternate takes skins a row, they take the series, they take the tournament, they take it all. What a story would it be? But still, it's not over just yet as the push continues. Nice attempt by Cranks, but gets saved up in the end. And the Earth Shatter is good in return. So far, 1 for 1. Narwhal still on the high ground, looking for more. But nil. Not really contested. Will be able to take out a few targets of his own. Pushing into the opposition. And so far, so good. Still, cart being pushed. Shield is gonna go down for Venomous. Now really, really low. Tries to charge. No avail. And with 3 ultimates still available for alternate, no Reinhardt on the side of GamersOrigin. He should be able to keep the push, but Leaf will pop in the Dragon Blade. Nice Bionade to keep them from healing up Ruby. Finally going down, but an absolute chaos commences. 2 for 2. Team fight. Still potentially in favor of the red team. Cranks gets a few more, but Paco answers onto Octo. Benabest on to Liz. Cranks still alive, still somehow taking down the opposition. And with the pesky Lucio finally going down. Alternate finally will be able to push the cart all the way to the first point. And with 5 minutes remaining, they're looking mighty strong here, but good sleep onto nil. Still, will it be enough? Good charge, followed up by Benabest, but the Bionade, he's gonna be able to stay alive. Cranks in the thick of it. Next, gets a kill onto the leaf. Paco answers with one of his own. Very equal fight, but the charge coming out. Benabest and crew pushing the opposition back. But they did use the Earth Shatter. Not get too much out of it, other than push them all the way back to their spawn. And a lot of ultimates available for alternate. However, Benabest gets a nice charge. Narwhal answers with a triple. Nil goes down. Next gets a double, but that's all he gets so far. As to Liz, gonna get shielded up, saved in the nick of time, but can he be saved for much longer? As next uses the Graviton. Cranks popping that Dragon Blade. And goes down to the Helix. Unfortunate. Bit of a mispositioning on his end though. Paco looking to potentially use that Graviton to win the next team fight. Looks for a good opportunity, but alternate. Their lineup is a bit spread out, so no real good opportunity just yet, but gets a beautiful follow-up there. Good. Oh my god, it's a beautiful Bionade setup into the kills. And the great thing for GamersOrigin is the fact that they will be able to keep on holding, as Paco was the only one to use the Graviton. Tip, following it up. Coming out huge. Octo, ooh, getting slept. Blade might come out. Threatens it so far, but still, no kills on either side. Bit of an all-out brawl. Chaotic at that, but finally, 2 kills in favor of blue. Nil answers with 1 onto Paco, but still, advantage inside of GamersOrigin. And still, with those 5 ultimates coming up for GamersOrigin, we'll see the blade being used straight up and takes care of the tack visor. That is tragic for Nil, as the pressure will continue. Paco gets another, and the sights are set on Ruby. Almost dead, will finally go down. And GamersOrigin only using 2 ultimates, Blade and Nano Boost. Oh, apologies. Make that free. Noki did use the sound barrier. On the other half, though, Alternate will have a lot to work with, but the Earth Shatter is pretty good. Get some more off of it with the Graviton. Can they keep it up? Sound Barrier was used so far, but the follow-up Graviton will be huge, as Crank's looking to do cleanup here. And all of the members of GamersOrigin going down. 2 ultimates committed by GamersOrigin, and unfortunately for them, didn't really get as much as desired out of those 2. But Octo will have the Earth Shatter available. Narwhal using that ultimate only pushes the opposition back for a short while. In danger of getting Earth Shattered, and that is going to be good. Gets 2, gets 3, and so far things are looking great for Alternate. 58 seconds remaining, but they will manage to push the cart.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Alternate attacks, decent time on their end, but once again, if GamersOrigin just manages to somehow get as good of a time as they did last time on King's Row with their offense versus alternate attacks, that previous series, can definitely see them in a very good spot here. But once more, so far, I don't expect this lineup of alternate to not swap. But on the other hand, Ruby might go for the Symmetra. Symmetra has not been the choice for either team on King's Row, even though it can definitely work. Octo though, definitely not gonna go for that Widow. They are missing a front line. Would be not really advised. But so far, Cranks that Tracer. And it seems like they need a pause. See what the issue is. Hopefully nothing major. Seems to be on the side of GamersOrigin as well. But again, no. I'd opt in for the McCree once more. Don't know if Cranks is gonna go with Tracer. They did run that triple DPS on defense previously, and hey, it worked out. So they can recreate said success. They're definitely looking in a really good spot, but I'd say Octo definitely gonna go on to that Reinhardt. Quad DPS, maybe a bit too much. And we're on the blue hand side. Norwalk will more than likely, alongside Ben Best, just scout ahead and then swap. Tip, favoring that Zenyatta once again. Paco will be on that Pharah duty this time. As the round will start. Triple Fet composition coming out of GamersOrigin as well. With that Pharah. And with 2 hit scan, DPS on the side of alternate. And we're looking to deal with it as much as possible, as well as with the Tracer. No. Having that flashbang available can work wonders, of course. And as you can see, they're already getting pushed out as Paco gets double headshotted. Nicely done by Nil. Gets him pretty low, but again, so far, no real kills coming in. Cranks going in from the side, looking for the kill onto Noki. Can he get it? So low, but not there quite yet. Sets his sights onto the rest of the lineup and will be forced to recall. And now, baits out the hook, but is really, really low. Gets the sticky. And still, only 1 kill going in favor of GamersOrigin. Nano boost is good onto Benabeth. Nil answers with the Deadeye, but can he get anything off of it? Paco is gonna microwave him to death with that laser. And now, GamersOrigin finally do it. Benabeth chases down next. As GamersOrigin will start working on that payload. A few swaps coming in for alternate. Next will be on Zarya once again. Franks on that Genji. And Nil, even himself stopping over to Soldier. Benabeth will have that Earth Shatter available for the next team fight, as well as Octo. We're gonna see which Reinhardt comes out on top. So far, speed boosts are in, but the bigger Earth Shatter seems to be on the side of GamersOrigin, catching 4 there, I believe. Even Octo getting that boosted and slept. Beautiful job by Hip. Now bullied by the rest of this GamersOrigin lineup. The rest of GamersOrigin continue to push through. 4 minutes remaining. Paco lying in wait, off from the side. Graviton is up and ready to go if alternate decide to contest. And they will, as a result, gets a huge grab. Nice Bionate follow-up. Leaf melting through all of them. Only one surviving to tell the tale. But with the whole hog on top, it was just sure fought team fight win. And again, they will have the sound barrier, the nano boost attack visor as well available, but the hook comes out of Leaf. Doesn't get the kill sadly, but still. Overall, well done. Try and get the opposing Reinhardt out of position. The team is gonna regroup for now, but the longer they wait, the more ult charge the red team will be able to get. And now we'll try and see any kills here. Doesn't get anything just yet. Finally gets one onto Nil. Looks for the second one. Gets it onto the Reinhardt. Gets the sights onto the Liz. And this is looking dire for alternate as Benabeth and crew cleaning up house. 4 minutes remaining, but Cranks, Liz, Ruby, Nil all ready to go with ultimates. They should be able to potentially hold here. Sound barrier, the only option for the blue team. Benabeth will have the Earth Shatter soon. Cranks going in, pushes them back. But sound barrier used for nothing in return out of GamersOrigin will be pretty bad for alternate. But next, having that Graviton as well as Paco. You see what happens, but ooh, the deflect just barely not in time. Almost predicts it. Not quite there yet, and Noki gets the first kill onto Cranks. So far 1 for 1. Make that a 2 for 1. And let's see who comes out on top as so far red team cleaning up the rest of GamersOrigin. The Liz gets hooked but saved up by the shield. And alternate will be able to hold. So far, so good. Leaf will still have that whole hog, however. Narwhal soon with that tech visor. Not as many things coming up for alternate. But Leaf taking really low. So did Cranks. Baco almost going down, but Cranks disengaging in the nick of time.
My tactical visor.
With Narwhal having that tech visor once more. Nada boost available. GamersOrigin looking to win this push as soon as possible. Whole hog being used by Leaf. Nothing else in return. Paco building that charge as well. And a boosted tech visor is out. Can he get anything? Gets the first one. Looking for more. Pushes into the Reinhardt. Should be a kill. But Cranks enters with one onto Leaf. And with the Earth Shatter, stops him dead as his tracks. Gets taken down. And Nil and Co. actually will be able to hold. A lot of ultimates being built up for them too. And alternate brings it back. Octo coming up big on that Reinhardt. Great Earth Shatter.
Ultimate is charging.
And again, ult charge advantage, ult economy, and the likes of alternate in favor of their end. Baco will have their Graviton. Leaf making the swap over to the McCree, trying to potentially deal with Cranks. But this is going to be the right choice as Baco looking for a good spot. With that Graviton will be instantly melted. Nil and crew answering and pushing the opposition back. Doesn't get the kill just yet. Tries to get it onto hip. Gets him with a fire strike. And now 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining. Ult economy still good for alternate. Fanbest will have that Earth Shatter, however. Sound barrier should be available for Noki soon-ish. 91% at this point, but Graviton will be used. And the Graviton in return. And so far, Cranks comes up huge, gets a quad kill. Looking for more team wipe for alternate. Man. Cranks on point with that pulse bomb. And I do believe Octo managed to get the charge onto the opposing Reinhardt, making sure no shield was there. And Cranks wiping the floor with the rest of the opposition. But Earth Shatter comes through on both ends, and it's a huge one for Ben Best. He gets 4. Follows it up with a charge. 24 seconds remaining. And this is looking great for GamersOrigin. All of the alternate attack members are down. And with 3 ultimates available for them to boot, GamersOrigin are looking to finish the point, but 5 seconds remaining. Can alternate somehow do it? Can they hold Cranks? Swapping over to the Genji, but ooh, Leaf gets slapped. Narwhal still getting the first kill. Getting pushed in. Octo goes down. Sound barrier is available. And again, this should be a good team fight win for GamersOrigin in overtime. Tech visor out of Nil though. Shield is there. We'll be able to keep the lineup safe. Baco, nice onto him. And the push continues. No delay just yet. Beautiful charge coming out of Ben Best. Will secure the push in the end. But man, was that a close one.
Score 3-3.
And it was looking very dangerous for GamersOrigin. Once again, it's a best of 3. Alternate attacks are up 1-0. One more win will be the tournament win for them.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in rigorous physical activity.
Now, see them over on the defensive side of things once more. GamersOrigin only having 1 minute to work with. And alternate going for a bit more standard play here. Triple tank. Or rather, not triple tank, apologies. Double tank. With next on that Zarya instead. No triple DPS. This is what I was trying to get at. Frank's still on that Genji, however. And I'm expecting pretty similar style out of GamersOrigin. Once more, Hip and Leaf only scouting things ahead on those 2 picks for now. Narwhal though. We'll be going with the McCree. Interesting choice, but triple tank will be the go-to for GamersOrigin. Gonna be speed boosting off from the left side. Huge death ball, and Leaf gonna get the first kill, but Frank's answers with one more onto Narwhal. Charge does get hip, and this is looking better and better for the red team. Leaf gets another one though onto Franks. So far, this is a really close one, but Leaf being an absolute beast, getting hook after hook, turning things around for his team, but Bionate will stop the Reinhardt, and Benbest not being there. It's gonna be pretty important. And nice sleep onto Narwhal. Team will keep him safe, however. They will go over into overtime. As Leaf and Co push back onto the point. Benbest going in with the charge, but Octo gets the Earth Shatter, stops him, and Nil and Co with the Tech Visor. Even getting slept does not matter. Nobody on the point from GamersOrigin, and Alternate managed to hold.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
And a great hold coming out of Alternate. They will have more time to work with compared to GamersOrigin. 2 minutes on the clock, basically. 1 minute 57 to be precise. So they do have a bit more room to work with. And Leaf trying his darndest, but getting those hooks, fortunately for the side of GamersOrigin, were not enough. Not quite, at least. And at this point, Alternate aTTaX manages to somehow get the point and will take the series. So it's up to them to have a successful offensive push here, and GamersOrigin are looking for that full hold. Still, I will force a tie, and tie means another control map where Alternate aTTaX are favored. And we'll see what happens as the round will start, and Nil still sticking onto the Widow. I like this. Finally goes over from it. Never mind. Plays it safe. Doesn't want to risk it. Understandable. Both teams so far mirroring each other's compositions. Leaf not pretty low, but so far Octo getting the first kill onto Leaf. Gets the charge even. And we see Cranks going in super aggressively. Just spreads Shuriken into GamersOrigin. And this is not looking good for the blue team. GamersOrigin will be pushed back. Leaf will be able to run back to the point, but so far, once again, Narwhal gets one. Nil trades one more. Both Zaryas nano boosted. And somehow, someway, GamersOrigin looking to potentially hold here. Nice Bionate follow up. No dash by Leaf. Does not want to play it too aggressive. And Paco already available with the Graviton. Will be a big thing to look out for, but with so many ultimates available soon for them as well, Alternate is looking to win the next team fight. Nice double kill coming out of Leaf. Will secure it with the dash. Gets another. And team fight win for GamersOrigin. 30 seconds remaining, however.
He's almost ready.
Graviton available soon. Crank should have his blade soon available. Nil with the Tech Visor. 21 seconds, and they need to make it work. Benbest, it's gonna be up to him on the side of GamersOrigin to get a good Earth Shatter, and that is what I call indeed a good Earth Shatter, as he gets 4, I believe, and with a clean wipe on to the red team lineup. So many ultimates available, does not matter. And GamersOrigin forces a draw. What a series.
Final score 3-3.
Never mind. Beautifully done by Cranks.
Team kill.
Gets a sick pulse bomb and gets a team kill off of it. But at this point, again, since it will be a control map and it will be a control map, alternate attacks are once more favored to win it. And if they win next map, which will be Lijiang, best of 3, King of the Hill, as in control map, they will be able to take the series win and the first prize win home. So we'll be moving on straight into the game, but oh man, both teams tired, understandably so. It is 2 a.m. in a lot of the EU countries at this point. And again, I've said it before, but big shout outs to all of the awesome viewers that have been here tonight. Especially staying up so late, cheering up for these teams, as these are definitely two of the up and coming teams in terms of the EU scene, working their way towards that A tier rank, if you will, competing with the likes of Dignitas, so on and so forth. And there's been some surprising wins overall in general. Even Movie Star Raiders getting a win over Bench Boys in the Rivalcade tournament, which happened recently. It's a surprising thing indeed in the debut of Bench Boys. Didn't go fully as planned, probably, but still, another one of the top teams for sure. This round will start. Both teams rushing in onto the point. Once again, pretty standard picks on both ends. Leaf with the help of the Discord securing that first kill, but Cranks answers with the deflect on that Helix. Will go down finally, and Nil will take up that Tracer duty. Gets the kill onto Noki. Looks onto Leaf. And this should be its first teamfight win for alternate. Force point cap as well.
Rally to me.
Almost done in Octo. Chasing them back. Ranks flying off from the side. Ultimate advantage. Overall, actually slightly in favor of GamersOrigin. Best, however, will be forced to disengage. Goes really, really low. And we will see Narwhal just straight up go for that pulse bomb. Ruby popping that nano boost onto the Winston. Octo will go down, however, in the end. And with 3 ultimates available for GamersOrigin, they're gonna look to get that teamfight win. Eventually get the point, but Paco off from the side, going in with attack visor, gets one. And next answers and returns, but is it a good choice? So far gets one. Looking for that second. Doesn't get it just yet. Paco takes him down. And a bit too overeager on that attack visor. Tournament fatigue, potentially a factor for sure. But GamersOrigin swap it into their favor. And once more, ultimate advantage will be on the side of the blue team. Hip and Noki, both supports available with those defensive ults. And so far, Tranquility being used for the blue team. Nil actually goes down to himself. That is not something we want to see at all. As gonna have a 6v5 so far. Hip securing another. Next, trading one more. So it's gonna be a 2-for-1. And now, rest of the blue team cleaning up house. GamersOrigin will be able to hold. Paco still with that attack visor available. Tracer battles commencing. Narwhal for us to recall finally, but slightly ahead. Will force Nil to regroup. And now with the dash, he's gonna be taken down. Nil finds that target, and now alternate attacks, looking to get a couple of extra, but Leaf enters with a dash of his own, and Liz gets the kill onto Noki. I don't know what that happened, but beautiful deflect by Leaf. Will secure another kill, and now Nil. And the rest of the team will charge onto the point. Look to get the cap. Let the sights onto Narwhal. Now onto Hip. But 84%. Slowly approaching that 99% in favor of GamersOrigin. Sticky is good, and Noki is the one to fall. 91% left. Finally going over in favor of alternate.
I'm on fire.
Nil and Next doing a lot of work here, but 3 ultimates available, almost 4 on the side of GamersOrigin. Means that one more team fight win could potentially be enough for the first round take. See if that is gonna be the case as the rest of the team gonna go in, and Paco gets the first pick. Now with Transcendence being popped. See potentially more coming out of the blue team. Both Dragon Blades being used. Cranks being the victor there, but doesn't get anything just yet. Best gets a double kill off of the Primal Rage.
Get over here.
And point will swap back to GamersOrigin. Ooh, Next takes down Hip, but still 96%, almost 99%, and they need to rely on Nil, but Nil gets taken down. Buys enough time, but will it be good enough? It's Paco now with attack visor as well. Try to win it for them. Octo getting a kill, trying to go for Paco, but Paco is not taken down, and can alternate aTTaX do it? Next, popping his attack visor, looking for the return kills, and so far so good. Overtime kicks in, and can T2 with even Hip, swapping over to the Sombra, 94%, and alternate aTTaX brings it back so far, but Paco not able to go on the point, and alternate clutches it out.
Score 0-1.
Zenyatta is here.
And if this was a series in the first few rounds, we could have seen a few different results. It does seem like the more we go on, the more chaos we delve ourselves into. But
checking in.
Hip going back over to that Ana.
At your service.
Triple tank composition for GamersOrigin. And first point advantage to alternate aTTaX. If they win Night Market, they win it all. Still, triple threat is their choice. But GamersOrigin will be able to just straight up rush into the point. Point still locked for 12 seconds, but nice coming out of Leaf. Secures the kill. Now gets another on the Octo and gets a beautiful third hook onto Ruby. Leaf, an absolute beast on this Roadhog. Nil manages to take down 2 somehow, but not gonna be enough, obviously. His first point cap will go over to GamersOrigin. And so far, still a good hold for side of the blue team. Nil is gonna be using that pulse bomb, but doesn't get anything just yet. Cranks tries to go in, but gets taken down. And again, another good team fight for the blue team. Leaf staying alive. Gets the kill onto Octo. Tries to get a hook onto the Tracer. Gets him with a secondary fire. Best. Another beautiful charge. Securing the kill onto Ruby. And GamersOrigin continue on the advantage.
My ultimate is charged.
Here's the next. We'll have that ultimate available. A lot of ultimates coming online for alternate, but so far, once more, nice hook will secure the first kill. Beautiful follow-up though, and with Next popping that attack visor would be enough. Attack visor did come in return at Narwhal, but gets killed by Lucio, and this might finally be it. Alternate gets the point. 64% gold up for GamersOrigin. Nil trying to push in.
I'm ready to unleash my primal
Octel
rage.
still has that Primal Rage. Two ultimates available for GamersOrigin though. Nil making his grand escape. Manages to stay alive. The rest of the blue team will push it onto the point, but Lee, again, with the hooks, gets him in the right time. Gets booped, though. Oh, man. Octo trying to turn things back into their favor. And so far, it's 2 for 1. Good Earth Shatter, but will be good enough. 2 kills coming in for the blue team. Cranks answers with another. Sound Bear will keep Banabest alive, and Banabest able to get another kill. Narwhal walking back onto the point. It's 3 versus 2. Narwhal's so close to dying and finally goes down. Pulse Bomb gets the Lucio. Nil on fire. Can he get more though? He's gotta keep on the delay, but Leaf, oh man, gets the hook, but still Sound Barrier will be able to keep them alive. And finally, point goes back over to the blue hand side, but valiant attempts out of alternate attacks. The chaotic slide will continue as both supports getting singled out by the Winstons. But the numbers advantage seemingly in favor of the blue team. Now finally swapping over to the red team. Cranks have that ultimate available to us alongside next. 88% is the cap. Paco, Narwhal will have their ultimates available. Interestingly enough, Paco had to take up the role of the Winston with Banabest on that Reinhardt. And now once again, blue team is gonna push onto the point, but attack visor being used by both teams, and this is very dangerous for Cranks. Gets taken down, and 3 kills for 0 means that GamersOrigin is gonna be able to take down the point. 90%. And this is looking dire for alternate as Narwhal gets another kill. And we will see Nil on the point. Gets a kill onto Hip. Can he do it? Alongside Cranks. Cranks, though, gets taken down by Helix. And Nil, the hero, alternate needs, but doesn't quite get it. And blue team will be able to equalize at 1-1. And man, going the distance indeed. It's up to this one final push. One final round here. Can they keep it up? GamersOrigin with the swaps. Managing to take it up in the end. Equalizing it 1-1. Alternate attacks though. Still eyes on the prize. Win one more, win it all. And we'll see the triple threat come out from GamersOrigin. Next on the Zarya instead. Interestingly enough. So far, 1 for 1. Paco, not really much contested, and even gets the kill onto Ruby. So far, looking great for GamersOrigin as Paco doing work on this Pharah. Getting a couple of extra and very sloppy fight. Even did he get the direct hit as Taliz was falling down? I don't think so, but still. Paco doing so much work on this Pharah. And first point will be going over to GamersOrigin. Still, concussion. Go through. Taliz will get the first kill onto Banabest. But Paco still uncontested. Will just straight up use his rocket barrage and gets a triple kill. Now securing the 4th one onto Ruby. And the team kill for GamersOrigin. GamersOrigin bring it back into their favor now. We will have that ultimate available. Narwhal soon with the pulse bomb. And we do see next swapping over to the Roadhog. Did not mention it, but Octo gets the first kill with the fire strike. It's 2 for 1 so far. Can they keep it up? Paco really low. Doesn't get down, however. Will be using the nano boosted attack visor, looking for Hip. Doesn't get him just yet. Finally gets him down. And alternate attacks will be grabbing a hold of the point. But a lot of ultimates up and ready to go for GamersOrigin. Paco now swapping over to the Zarya. Interestingly enough, Farah did seem like it was overall decently well, working out decently well, but still pushing in onto the Reinhardt. Pulse bomb goes to White Cranks. Answers with a first kill. Leaf with one in return, and the Earth Shatter is good, but will it be good enough? So far, 3 for 3. Leaf getting another kill, actually. Leaf coming up huge, getting a quad, I believe, what was there, off of his blade, and with the Bionade.
Quick about it.
GamersOrigin managed to get the win in the end for the point cap. Nil takes down Hip, however. With the Primal Rage being popped out of Benbest, looks to win it and keep them at bay, but so far, another 1 for 1. Sound Barrier was popped defensively, and with the Sound Barrier over on the red hand side, they're looking to get the control over the point once more. Another chaotic fight, but nil. We'll have the aTTaX visor just in case if needed. Narwhal forced to recall. Gets taken down, and 92%. GamersOrigin. Can they do it? Almost at 99% at this point. We'll be able to get it. And with only 42% to go from alternate, this can definitely swing back in favor of GamersOrigin. As the brawl will continue. So far, no casualties on either end, but aTTaX visor will be popped. Nano boost is used, and this is going to be another team fight secure win for for alternate. Ruby will be taken down ever so barely. Narwhal gets that one at the end, but we'll reset. 74% remaining. A lot of ultimates available for GamersOrigin, however. And now with a nano boost being used, Leaf will try to go in. So far, though, gets pushed into the wall. Octo coming up huge and makes it a 1 for 1. This could potentially be enough, but the Earth Shatter goes through. Is good, but only locks down Benbest. Narwhal answers with another nil. Goes through, and Graviton will be good into the Pulse Bomb, but Cranks answers with 2. Narwhal says, I want to as well. Gets another double kill for himself too. And this is gonna be really, really close. Both teams pulling through into overtime. Genji and Tracer on point. Noki is the target. Is gonna finally get taken down, but Cranks somehow finally gonna be going down. It's 2 for 2 and a very scrappy one. Primal Rage being used by Benbest will take next down. Looking to take down Octo as well. That's a double kill, and with the Sound Barrier, and they still do it. Nil popping that aTTaX visor, gets slept. Very crucial very crucial sleep dart coming out of Hip, stops him dead and distracts him. With that, GamersOrigin looking to potentially get Legion Tower win and equalize the series 1-1. But next, getting a double kill on that Genji, looks for more. Can he get more? Just decides on to the opposing Genji and gets it. Swap, not good yet. Sombra on point. Will go down next with a double. Noki finally down. Next, cleaning up left and right. And this is not looking good for GamersOrigin. They're getting staggered 1 by 1. And now with the overtime kick again, that is really clutch somehow. Narwhal clutches it out and Leaf, but it's not gonna be enough. Alternate will be the winner. GG. Octo with that Primal Rage getting those kills, and what a grand final for our first season. What a way to end it all, and what a story for this alternate aTTaX lineup coming out of the losers bracket, getting this